So I wanted to make a quick video to talk about a couple of tactics that I use uh, quite often. So in this case, it's very early. I have the standard crew, and I have a problem. I have intruders. If you ever dealt with, you know, 2 to 4 intruders right there at the beginning, maybe having only a crew of 3, you know what a kind of a pain this can be. And then you end up shuffling around and hope that nobody dies, especially if it's a close quarter room and so forth. So right now I see that they are in the um, room that is responsible for the airlocks. So I got a Mantis. My rock eye will take forever to come from here all the way over here, but I'm gonna have him go there anyway. And what I usually do is what I'm going to show you how I deal with these guys. So first of all, I want to make sure that I don't lose um, control for the doors. So I don't want to let them destroy the doors. So I have to engage them. So I'm going to set my Mantis and my human. I'll bring my rock guy all the way over from the other side and park him in the med bay to be the auxiliary. And him, I'm also going to move over, and I'm going to move him into shield room. And that has a particular reason you'll see here in a second. Alright, so I'm dealing with 2 intruders. It's not too big, but it will give you kind of an idea what I'm shooting for. And I've done this with all different ships, configurations. I just force them to fight on my terms. So what I'm going to do now is, instead of just cycling the guys back and forth through the med bay, I force them to join me in the med bay and fight me there. And I do that by turning off the oxygen to all that is on this side of the ship. So the oxygen in that room is getting low. My guy's health is getting low as well. But they're just about ready to be pulled out. And now I'm going to have 3 guys in this room. And see, that room is out of oxygen now. So they were forced to come to the next room with oxygen. So here we go. Done. And like I said, you know, obviously this was an early mission, and it's fairly easy to handle that. But it, you know, use the vacuum to your advantage. Make them fight you in a room that you want. In that case, the med bay. The only thing you have to watch out for is you can't lose control of your doors. Otherwise, it's gonna get ugly as far as trying to repair, right? So that's how I deal with intruders. Now we're a little further on, and you know, in the first part I told you what I usually do with the boardings. Now, as I'm further on, I have a little bit more of a crew, and it's easier to deal with, like this boarding of 2. So what I'm gonna do is, on this one, I'm gonna kind of do the same. I'm gonna let the air out of these places, and then fight in a place where I can have 4 guys. Alright, so they chose to go that route, so it's even easier for me. And at this point, I can already, once they're in here fighting, I can close and restore the oxygen because they're not gonna do anything. So in one of my previous videos, I mentioned that I always lose crew if I fight alien spiders. So if you get this mission that there's a place overrun by alien spiders, this is about the only option that I found will do the trick. You have an anti-personnel drone. That means you have, a drone control ship, or you purchased it like I did in this case. And I use simply the drone to go in. That way I'm not risking any crew, and usually the reward is pretty good. Let's see. Well, it proved me wrong. For easy, that wasn't really a great, terrible reward, so definitely don't lose any crew over this. It's just not worth it. So I hope you can witness now how I get that Mantis battle cruiser. What I did is when I moved to the Mantis homeworld, I upgraded my health to the 2 bar, or my medbay to 2. And I kind of made it a point of not destroying the ship, but I kept pestering with the small bombs and just took his oxygen off and destroyed his medbay a couple times. And eventually I destroyed the whole crew without destroying the ship. Unfortunately, I got the small bomb. And then once everybody died on the ship, I got this option as no more life signs were detected aboard the ship. You appear to have one. So this is very uncommon, so I hope I finally managed this. Oh no. Okay, I don't know why I didn't get it again. I was sure that I did all the prerequisites, but for some reason, ah, I don't know. I need to look up what that was. So I was hoping that I could share you this, but I guess one of the prerequisites was not there.